Let's touch on the characteristics of marketable securities. The important thing about marketable securities is that it has to be quickly converted into cash. It must be quickly converted to cash in a short period of time. In order to do so, they must have two characteristics. One, it has a ready market. It should have the depth and breadth and depth to minimize the amount of time for conversion. The breadth basically means the number of options. So basically, there are many different types of marketable securities in the market. Depth is basically how deep it is. Within one type of marketable securities, there are how many of units of it. Okay, so basically like T bonds. There are how many type of T bonds are there? Okay, within this type of T bonds, okay, treasury bonds. Is it a lot of people trading at it? The quantity of the trading volume, is it high enough? That's where the depth comes in. Next, principle of safety. There should be little or no loss in the value of a marketable securities over time. The securities not only must be sellable quickly, but also must be sellable for close to the amount initially invested. Okay, so for example, consider a security that was recently purchased for $1,000. If it can be sold quickly for 500, it does not mean that the securities is marketable. You'll basically lost $500 from that. All right. Any questions so far? Let's look at the different types of marketable securities. Let's look at the first one. Treasury bills from Singapore. It's a debt obligation of the Singapore government. It is issued by MS. It has short maturities, 3, 6, 9, or 12 months. Major buyers are basically the banks and other financial institutions. Usually sold at a discount, zero coupon bond. It means it's sold at a discount to the par value. That means there'll be a discount to it compared to the par value, a discount on the par value, and does not pay any interest over the life of the bond. Investor will receive the par value if he chooses to hold it to the maturity. Basically, if this is 2 years treasury bills, let's say you hold up to the 2 years, you'll get back let's say the par value is 1,000, you get back $1,000 at the end of 2 years. So you hold until when the bond matures. He will earn a return that's equivalent to the difference between the purchase price, which is at a discount to the par value, and the par value. So basically the return is equal to par value minus purchase price. Right? So example, let's do example here. A par value is $1,000. Discount 5%. So the purchase price is basically $1,000 times 1 minus 5%. So the purchase price is $950. So the return here is basically par value minus purchase price equals to 1,000 minus 950. So the return is $50 per treasury bills. Any questions so far? Negotiable certificates of deposits. It's a marketable receipts for funds that have been deposited in the bank for a fixed time period. So basically this amount of money, this amount of fund is deposited in the bank for a fixed amount of time and usually can't be taken out. Okay. And the maturity range from 1 to 18 months. Deposited funds earn a fixed rate of interest. So this interest is fixed, similar to a bit similar to fixed deposit, a bit similar. Okay, not to be confused with the ordinary passbook saving account or non-marketable time deposit. Okay, this is different. Okay, it's not your fixed deposit. Okay, because fixed deposit is not marketable, but this is different. Can be sold in the secondary market. Okay, that's the difference between the fixed deposit and this one. Okay, and this non-negotiable certificate of deposit. So basically, non-marketable time deposit offered by all commercial banks. So basically, the CDs are offered by major banks or to corporations. In Singapore, the denomination runs from 100K to 1 mil. It is issued in bearer form. The bearer basically means the person possessing it can trade the negotiable certificate of deposit in the secondary market. So basically, it can sell to any buyer in the market. It's different from fixed deposit. You can't sell fixed deposit to anyone. It's non-negotiable, non-marketable. Right. Next, look, commercial paper. It's a short-term unsecured promissory notes sold by a large corporation to raise fund, to raise cash. So basically, in short, it's a short-term corporate IOUs. Usually, the corporate that issue this commercial paper are of high credit ratings, okay, basically with high reputation, and you'll be usually trade through dealers. Any questions so far?